children's attention, Dad pointed at the machine, suggesting a fun counting exercise. He inserted a shiny coin into the candy machine. Each child would take a turn, pressing the button, counting aloud. Hody stepped up first, his eyes wide with anticipation. He pressed the button and shouted, "1." A single candy tumbled down into the dispensing tray. The other children cheered for Hody's successful count. Next, Sonia took her turn, a determined look on her face. She pressed the button and exclaimed, "1, 2." 2 more candies joined the first one in the tray. The children's excitement grew with each successful count. James was next, eager to show off his counting skills. Mary confidently pressed the button and announced, "1, 2, 3." 3 more candies clattered into the tray, a sweet reward. The children clapped their hands, their laughter echoing. Finally, it was Mary's turn, her eyes sparkling with joy. Mary pressed the button and proudly counted, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more candies rained down, completing the set. The children erupted in cheers, their mission accomplished. Dad smiled, pleased with the accounting progress. The children gleamed under the mall's bright lights. The children were creating memories that would last. The counting game had been a sweet success. Hody reached for the candies, his fingers trembling. Sonia watched eagerly, her mouth watering at the sight. James bounced on his toes, impatient for a taste. Mary giggled, her eyes fixated on the colorful treats. Dad distributed the candies evenly among the 4 children. Each child received a handful of sweet, sugary goodness. They popped the candies into their mouths, savoring the flavor. The taste of the candy was a sweet victory. The children's faces lit up with pure, unadulterated joy. Mom watched them fondly, her heart filled with warmth. The candy machine stood tall, a beacon of sugary delight. The children thanked their dad for the fun counting game. He winked, promising more adventures to come. The children skipped happily, their energy boundless. The mall buzzed with activity, shoppers hurrying by. The aroma of popcorn filled the air, tempting their senses. The children held their candies tightly, their treasures safe. Dad checked his watch, keeping track of the time. Mom pointed towards the toy store, their next destination. The children's eyes widened with anticipation once more. The promise of new toys filled them with excitement. They followed their parents towards the brightly lit store. The candy wrappers crinkled softly in their hands. The counting game had made learning fun and rewarding. The children were ready for their next adventure. The mall's atmosphere was vibrant and energetic. The children's laughter echoed through the corridors. The children, energized from the candy, follow their parents deeper into the mall. Their eyes widen as they spot a store filled with toy capsule machines. Rows and rows of colorful capsules gleam under the bright store lights. Mom smiles, how about another counting game, kids? The children erupt in cheers, remembering the fun with the candy machine. They gather around a toy machine filled with small animal figurines. Mom inserts a coin and Cody steps forward, ready for his turn. Cody presses the button with a determined look on his face. "Run," he shouts, his voice filled with excitement. A small plastic penguin tumbles into the dispensing tray. Cody beams, grabbing his prize and showing it to his parents. Sonia is next, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. button, firmly counting aloud. 1, 2. 2 tiny rubber ducks roll down into the tray. Sonia giggles, scooping up her ducks and hugging them tightly. James steps up, his turn finally here. Cody concentrates, pressing the button and counting. 1, 2, 3. A miniature lion, tiger, and bear appear in the tray. James roars playfully, gathering his jungle animals. Mary, the youngest, is the last to take her turn. She reaches for the button, her small hand trembling slightly. She presses it and counts confidently. 1, 2, 3, 4. A tiny elephant, zebra, giraffe, and hippo drop into the tray. Mary squeals with delight, carefully collecting her animals. The children laugh and clap, celebrate their successful counting. Mom and Dad smile, proud of their children's progress. You're all doing so well with your counting, Dad exclaims, and you're being so patient, Mom adds, ruffling their hair. Sody offers Sonia one of his penguins. Sonia gives James a rubber duck in return. James shares his lion with Mary. Mary offers Cody her extra hippo. The children realize that sharing makes the fun even better. They compare their candies from the first machine. The colorful sweets and toys create a vibrant display. The parents watch, their hearts filled with joy. They see their children learning and growing together. The children skip ahead, toys and candies in hand. They approach the mall exit, ready to go home. They also remember the fun of counting. Counting made shopping a learning experience. The family exits the mall, bathed in the afternoon sun. The children continue to chatter excitedly. They learn that counting can be fun. They also learned the joy of sharing. The family heads home, closer than ever. The memory of the counting game will last. The children look forward to their next adventure. The day at the mall was a success. Have you ever seen a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, come laugh and play, where the silly animals sway. Clap your hands and sing hooray. Clap your hands and sing hooray. Hey! Have you ever seen a whale so grand? Splashing water with the polka dot tail, so bright and round. Swish and splash, spin and sway. Look at that whale, let's cheer and say, hey, hey! Have you ever seen a bear combing his fluffy hair? Brush it here, brush it there, dancing proudly without a care. Hey, hey! Have you ever seen a llama wearing cozy striped pajamas? Yawns and stretches, twirls around. Pajama party, what a sound. Hey, hey! Have you ever seen a moose give a kiss to a silly goose? Smack, quack, what a surprise. Hearts pop up before our eyes. What's next? What else will we see today? Down by the bay, come out and play. A fly with a tie, a frog in shoes. So many silly things to choose. The sun shines brightly on a cheerful yellow school bus. It drives through a neighborhood bursting with colorful houses. The bus approaches its first stop, anticipation in the air. Today's adventure, learning school bus safety. The bus doors swing open with a gentle hiss. A catchy tune begins, setting a positive mood. Wait in line, the song instructs patience is key. Hold the rail for balance and a steady step. Step onto the bus slowly, 1 foot at a time. Good morning, welcome aboard, she cheerfully says. The bus driver greets each child with a warm smile. Good morning, welcome aboard, she cheerfully says. The bus driver greets each child with a warm smile. Inside, the song continues its safety message. Safety message. Sit properly, the lyrics advise. Good posture matters. Posture matters. Backpacks on laps, keep aisles clear and safe. Feet on the floor, no tripping hazards allowed. Listen to the driver, she knows the best route. The children not understanding the rules. Thumbs up all around, a commitment to safety. The children not understanding the rules. Thumbs up all around, a commitment to safety. The bus starts moving gently at first. The song's rhythm matches the bus's gentle sway. Each verse reinforces a different safety tip. No shouting or running, keep voices low and calm. Stay in your seat until the bus comes to a full stop. Respect your fellow riders, be kind and considerate. The bus approaches another stop, more children waiting. The same routine repeats, safety first always. The driver checks her mirrors, ensuring all is clear. The children sing along, learning through music. The song emphasizes the importance of being alert. Watch out for cars, bikes, and pedestrians. Never distract the driver, keep her focused. In case of emergency, follow instructions calmly. The children practice emergency drills in their minds. They visualize the safe exit procedures. The bus continues its journey, a mobile classroom. The song's message sinks in with every mile. Safety is a shared responsibility, everyone plays a part. The children look out the windows, observing the world. They notice the traffic lights and street signs. The song briefly touches on traffic safety, but the main focus remains on bus rules. Red, yellow, green. Red means stop, yellow means wait, and green means go. The children sing along, understanding the signal's importance. The song emphasizes how traffic lights keep everyone safe. The bus slows down as it approaches a zebra crossing. The song reminds the children to always stop for pedestrians. A family walks across the zebra crossing, smiling at the bus. The lyrics reinforce the importance of pedestrian safety. The children practice looking left, right, and left again. They understand the need to check for oncoming traffic. The song explains to look left, right, then left again before crossing. Animated cars approach the crossing, then stop safely. Then stop safely. The scene transitions to turn signals on a car. The song explains how turn signals help signals promote safe roads. The bus approaches the school, the journey nearing its end. The song's tempo slows, signaling the arrival at school. The bus pulls up to the school entrance, stopping smoothly. The bus driver smiles, ready to open the doors. They follow the safety rules they learned in the song. One by one, they step off the bus onto the sidewalk. Each child waves goodbye to the bus driver with a smile. The bus driver waves back, ensuring they are safe. The narrator speaks, summarizing the safety tips learned. The narrator emphasizes the importance of following the rules. The narrator reminds the viewers to always be safe. Remember to always be safe on the bus, and always be aware of traffic safety. Camera pans across the living room. Toys everywhere, blocks on the floor. Crayons scattered, pillows tossed, books open. Oh no, this is a mountain of mess. We'll never ever finish this. They both flop down hopelessly. Hold, enter the heroes! A cappy dog bounces in with a wagging tail. A calm, clever cat proudly walks in with a mini broom. Woof! Don't worry, cleaning can be fun! Now, teamwork makes magic happen. Let's do it together. Kids look up, eyes sparkle with hope. We'll clean up song moment. Everyone sings while cleaning. Pick it up, put it away. Let's make our room bright today. Work together one by one. Cleaning time is super fun. Time cleaning. Pick it up, put it away. Let's make our room bright today. Work together one by one. Cleaning time is super fun. Ka gently picks up teddy bears and puts them in a basket. Cat sweeps crayons into a box. Kid one stacks books neatly on a table. Sparkles sweep across the room. La 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 ya. Living room transforms from messy to beautifully clean. Everyone cheers! Look, we did it! Our house looks amazing! Look, we did it! Our house looks amazing! Look, teamwork is awesome! Meow! A clean home is a happy home. What? Teamwork is awesome! Meow! A clean home is a happy home. When we work together, cleaning too comes fun. A tidy home makes everyone smile. A tidy home makes everyone smile. A tidy home makes everyone smile. When we work together, cleaning becomes fun. A tidy home makes everyone smile. So will they keep it this way? What does a clean home mean to you? Kids wave to the camera, cat and dog do a cute.
They continued their individual searches, driven by instinct. The sun beat down mercilessly, baking the parched earth. The shadows grew long, stretching across the barren landscape. The ants retreated to their colony, defeated and weak. The squirrels huddled in their nests, shivering with cold. The rats huddled deep in their tunnels, gnawing on roots. The jungle held its breath, waiting for a change. The song continued, a faint glimmer of hope in the gloom. Would they ever learn to listen to its message? would they ever find the strength to work together? The hungry season deepened, its grip tightening. The ants grew weaker, their bodies weak. The squirrels grew thinner, their fur losing its luster. The rats grew bolder, venturing further in search of food. The jungle watched, silent and still, as the creatures struggled. The song faded, almost lost in the wind's moan. The ants grew weaker, their numbers dwindling. The song faded, almost lost in the wind's mournful cry. But a tiny spark remained, waiting to be ignited. A spark of kindness, a spark of sharing, a spark of unity. Could that spark grow into a flame of hope? Only time would tell. As the hungry season wore on, the ants dreamed of abundance, the squirrels of full cheeks, the rats of overflowing tunnels. But it was just a dream, the reality was harsh, unforgiving and unrelenting. The jungle held its breath, waiting for a miracle. The song was a faint echo, almost forgotten now. But deep within their hearts, a tiny hope remained, a hope that one day the hungry season would end, and they would find a way to thrive together as one. The hungry season deepened and bellies grumbled louder, and squirrels and rats realized their individuality. Squirrels and rats realized their individuality swelled. A shared melody sparked an idea, combined their strength. An ant looked up at a squirrel, then at a rat. The squirrel chattered, the rat squeaked, the ant nodded. The ants began carrying grains, one by one with purpose. Each tiny ant marched in perfect synchronization. The grains formed a small pile, a symbol of their effort. A squirrel scampered up a tall tree, searching for nuts. He found a hidden cache high among the leaves. He tossed nuts down to the waiting ants and rats below. The rats scurried through tunnels, sniffing for hidden pathways. They discovered a safe shelter, a hollow beneath a giant root. The ants carried grains inside. The squirrels brought nuts. The rats guarded the entrance, watchful and alert. Working together, they created a shared food store. The ants, squirrels and rats felt a surge of hope. Their combined efforts provided much needed sustenance. The jungle air filled with the sound of tiny laughter. The ants shared stories, the squirrels cracked jokes. The rats offered comforting words, easing anxieties. The song of the jungle grew louder, filled with harmony. Days turned into nights, They built a community based on trust and cooperation. The jungle was a place of hope, a place of peace. The jungle was a place of hope, a place of peace. The jungle was a place of hope, a place of peace. They built a community based on trust and cooperation. They knew that together they could overcome any challenge. The memory of the hungry season faded, but the lesson remained. Sharing and kindness were the keys to survival. The jungle was a family, supporting each other always. The sun shone brightly, warming the lush greenery. The animals played and laughed, free from worry. The song of the jungle echoed a testament to their bond. The ants, squirrels, and rats looked out at their home. A feast for all. The ants, squirrels, and rats celebrated their victory. They danced and sang, their hearts filled with joy. The hungry season had taught them a valuable lesson. Together they were stronger than they ever imagined. Their story spread throughout the jungle, inspiring others. The jungle became a symbol of hope and unity. The ants, squirrels, and rats lived happily ever after. Their song echoed through the trees.